All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely actors. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. Actor Brian Scott Stevens. Now it's your spotlight.
What up, world? Is your boy actor Brian Scott Stevens here. I just decided to do a very quick video. I think a very important video for me to do. I've been asked this a lot in my own personal life, so I decided just to make the story of what really happened. Alright, I already told you before that I used to work for Lou Pearlman, but let me tell you how I actually started working for them. And right now I'm wearing my old school Grind Time Now shirt. It actually started, even though this didn't exist, because of battle rap. Alright, so how the story began is me and my boy D-Light, Don Legend, some other people from UCF. We were at the Hush Show. If you don't know what the Hush Show is, the Hush Show was an underground safe haven that was actually ran by Mad Hills, and it was funded through Elements that we had every Monday at UCF, which later on became Grind Time, the Grind Time that everyone else knows of. Well, two members of a British boy band actually came up to me and actually gave me a flyer of if I would like to audition for a boy band. True story. He also gave one to my boy D-Light. So me and D-Light, we talked about it and was like, yeah, let's definitely go. That would be worth it. So we went to the audition. It was my first time actually going to Transcon Studios, which I'm not gonna blow up the spot of where Transcon Studios is, even though it no longer exists. It has a different name, but it is in an area in Orlando that most people wouldn't even realize is there. So we were there. Like the boy band was there. I believe at that time Christina Milian was doing a practice, like a dance practice, in like the practice room. It was either that time or a band, like a rock band, was doing practice. Either one of them were at that moment. All right. So when we were there, we auditioned. Before we left, I actually talked to a couple people there that work at the studios, and I talked to them about, hey, how can I work for the company? And that was my senior year of college. I was on my last semester, like the beginning of my last semester, ironically enough. So I was like, yeah, this is my opportunity. Let me make it happen. So the secretary in the front gave me a business card. The card she gave me was Holly Spears' number. Holly Spears was the HR hiring recruitment person for Transcon. So ironically enough, and this sounds even weirder, is I did call. The number for some reason wouldn't really give me. I mean, it wouldn't really give me the details that I needed in regards to it to really get hired. So the next week at the student union at UCF, Transcon, which is the name of Lou Pearlman's company, with Holly Spears, actually went out to the student union to hire some interns. I was like, this stuff is beautiful. So I did my interview, talked about it, I got the position for the internship, but at that time I didn't have a car, so I had to holler at my boy that we call DJ Paradise, who did a lot of Get G beats. He was a producer at that time, and he did the Smiles a song, What You Know About the 407 beat, but that was later on. So what happened is we went over. I interviewed with Holly again there, and I got the job as an internship. Now it was a paid internship, but to kind of stress, it was a long internship. I got paid what? It was about eight months of an internship, and then I got paid. So I had to pay for my own gas. I had to pay for everything else I needed in order to get there, and that's the reason how I started with Transcon. All right, and thanks so much again for your time, and I'll give you more details of what happened when I arrived there, and then they started firing a bunch of people and everything else that happened with the company. All right, so I'll talk to you guys later, and peace.